Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Nar here, and I am here to show you my free-to-play friendly Ranger of Glory Carino build. It utilizes lightning shot with dex stacking to achieve pretty quick clear and pretty great damage on a tiny little budget. Most of my gear was just like found on the ground or bought for, 1 to 3 FE each, and then just crafted on a tiny little bit. You really don't need much. I'm not going to go into too much detail for the skill links. Most of it's self-explanatory. If it requires explanation, I'll go deeper into it, but I'm just going to try to breeze through them real quick. Just get the video over with pretty quickly. We're obviously using lightning shot with critical strike damage increase, lightning to cold, critical strike rating increase, multi-strike, and attack focus. Then we got burst of anger, mass effect, and then frigid transmission, because we freeze stuff constantly, so it's always popping up off a cooldown. Then we've got 2 charges. It's pretty great. And then in this slot, I usually run Summon Grim Phantom. Doesn't do much for damage, but it keeps me alive. They take aggro a lot. Then we got Fixate with extended duration, cooldown reduction, and mass effect, just for chance to do double damage. Then we got Cast on Crit with Blizzard. This is for the lightning resistance and cold resistance reduction on hit. It's not actually for damage. And then Thunderlight Bond, because lucky hits are OP and I don't want to be casting it constantly. Then we put Biting Cold on Curse on Hit, and Abysmal Hatred, of course. Seal Conversion, make it reserve life. Then we run Precise Projectiles, Ice Imbue, and Summon Thunder Spirit for more attack speed. Pretty good stuff. The hero trait skills, we use Wind Projectiles, Freeze Chance, and Slow Projectile. Pretty good stuff. Then you take the default ammo expert, obviously, Blade Shot, Punishment Barrage, Crushing Gale Trigger, and Well Prepared. This is pretty much what I run on all my builds, basically. Then I'm running projectile damage and projectile damage for each special ammo used. Then attack and cast speed and more projectile damage. Basically just projectile damage, crit stuff, like anything that's good for your build is what you want to put in here. It doesn't matter too much. Maybe there's an optimal setup that I don't know about, but this has served me well. And then I do hero memory effect, because that's kind of OP. And then, tier 1 projectile damage, because why not? Doesn't seem to matter too much, but, getting better ones will make your damage better. For the talents, we'll go over the big ones. Little ones you can just look at. We use Perception, because attack speed for dexterity stacking is OP. And then in permanence, because we're doing lightning damage converted, so we want higher max damage. There's the little talents. Then in marksman, we are running Gale, because projectile speed as projectile damage is awesome, because then we can just stack speed. Yeah, you can technically run Mind Flow, but I wouldn't. Then I'm running Master Escapist, so I can evade spells. It's very nice, it's good for survivability, but really all three of these are good options. This one is good for clear, this one is good for bosses. Honestly, you can't go wrong here, but I really like Master Escapist. Here's the little ones. I'll have a build planner down below, so you don't have to scrub through the video. Then on Blade Runner, we are getting lightning skill crit damage. It's got a few different options there, but they're all good. It's all good stuff. That's what I would recommend. And then quick advancement. Multi-strikes deal 55% increasing damage. Then we've got the multi-strike gem, of course, and we get more multi-strikes from this tree here. No, there. Chance to multi-strike. And then with the gem, it makes it pretty good. You get some chunky damage. Then for the slate, I don't have my full one unlocked, but we're basically just looking for anything good. Yet again, crit damage, life, especially conversion, physical to lightning, which will then let our lightning go to cold all the way. If you don't get one of those, you need to, where is it? Right there. You need to pick this up if you don't have that on a slate. But if you get it on a slate, you can drop it and use the talent elsewhere. And then percent dexterity is important. If you can get it with damage, even better. But the more percent dexterity you can find, the better. And you'll do more damage and you'll be a happier beaver. So that's it for the slate. Just find what you can. Don't sweat it too much. It added a decent chunk of damage, but it wasn't millions and millions. So don't worry too much on that. And same with packs. Don't worry about packs. You just take the packs off, and it literally doesn't matter. I just run quantity packs, and if you have some damaged ones, run them. You'll be fine. Our gear is not too noteworthy. It's all pretty stock standard stuff. You want evasion and life and resistances. The chest, you want as much evasion as you can, because you get percentage increased evasion from your chest piece from the skill tree. I run this. I don't know how much damage it's actually adding. It seems to be a decent bit, but I think you'd be fine without it. Run a rare or something. More evasion, a little bit of damage on attacks. And then the belt, this is pretty nice. 17% additional defense gained from chest armor. And, if you remember, we have 12,000, so it's a ton. Belts, you want movement speed. I have a ton here. And then, more resistances. Rings, same thing. Damage if you can get it, but mostly just resistances and life. Then we use frozen lightning to get 50% of our lightning to cold, so that we can fully convert. We go fizz to lightning, lightning to cold, and that works out pretty well for us. Then the only important thing on these pistols is the dex stacking mod. You want to get 1 to 5 per 12. If you get 16, it's technically okay. This pistol is technically higher DPS because of the dexterity and the other stats on it. But you want to just get the really good mod and then roll it. You want to do the thing where you lock in the one mod and you just keep rolling it over and over again. Here's my stats if you wanted to see them. 73% evasion rate, 114,000 evasion rating, which is kind of ridiculous. You might want to actually get some armor on your boots just for a little bit of fizz damage reduction, but I don't think it actually matters that much. You'll be evading enough to where you won't, use up all your portals or even die all that often, as long as you have, some life regain as well. And, you'll be freezing stuff and just absolutely murderizing stuff. So you're gonna be completely fine. At least, up until super juiced, T8s or whatever. But this will get you started. This will allow you to farm up some FE so you can, either dump more currency into this build to get it going even better, or, go into a more meta build or test stuff out or whatever. This will get you going. So, yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, if I missed anything, just let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed. Hope you liked the build. That's about it. Peace.